Hello. I'm gonna talk about issues with hardscape and snap, all those default families or objects. The issue with them is, for example, if I draw whatever. See, this is a rectangle. You can create object from shapes and hardscapes. The the only benefit, I think, the major benefit of hardscape is you can get some preset families. Okay. If you get this and then you click OK, so you got some nice preset things. Okay. You can go to your right here. Let me just cancel that, and then so the cool thing about this, see here, they will have multiple layers, and it's all makes sense. Okay. That's the good part about this. Okay. But the issue with hardscape is, um, yes, that you can create, you can create pad, put them on elevation, let's say 5 feet, so somewhere here, pretty much it, and then I could just click my site model and update, so they will update for it. See, that's what these things are, um, but again, usually usually the elevation you wanna make it a little bit higher, because they overlap with each other once you get higher, so they will totally show up. All right. So then the issue with this is you cannot edit them. The only way you can edit is these points. You cannot do anything else. Um, I don't think it has really strong. See here, you can move 1 point. It just not a whole lot. Okay. So yes, you can do like some slope editing, but usually when we talk about hardscape or slab or pad, it just a most time is a pure flat face. Okay, I will take it that way. So that's why it has limits. But what if I want to create a service just follow the topography perfectly instead of flat or with specific slope? Um, to do those, there's only basically two things. One is use texture pad, but texture pad doesn't have depths. Okay, that's issue with texture pad. Um, um, Actually, let me just quickly draw a texture pad. You click this and create object, site modifier, and texture pad. Okay, and then click OK. You click it, you back to here, update it. See, they have a different texture, but there's no depths. Okay, that's the issue. So today I wanted to talk about a way to doing that. That's how I'm doing. I use the tool called model. Go to 3D Power Pack called um, create drape service. That's what I do. Okay, they'll ask you directions and then click OK. So that's a drape service. Um, they will create a service for the whole thing like this. Okay, and then what you can do is, for example, I can draw like a circle or something, just organic shape, and then I can use 3D modeling. I can use this project tool, and what I do is I select the tool and I select this service I want to project. Boom. Okay, you will find out what's happening down here. Okay, uh, so this is a tool. This is a group. Let me handle that. So delete that, and then this is they will have service. This service almost 100% on this thing. Okay, so then what you want to do is super easy. You just create a shell for it. Okay, click thickness. That's a good thing. You can do thickness on it. I can do 3 feet. I can make sure it's outside. So see here, that's a cool thing about it. And you can give all kinds of material. You can give multiple layers. Okay, use the 3D modeling, extract all those kind of things. So sometimes 3D modeling is super useful. I will use them. So I just want to demonstrate another cool thing is you see here it is on the surface, but at the same time since it's NURBS, you can actually do editing on it. So for example, I want this part to be a little bit taller, so so I can change how it looks. The same with what's going on here, so I can change the shape based on my preference, you know similar like this, not exactly but close. And then what I do is I just go to shell, click click yes, and then they will create similar things down there. And we'll see here it's on the surface. Okay, if I click inside, so that's inside. That's see, it's on the surface. Okay, most of this is on the surface. All right. However, you don't want to change this NURB surface too much. See here, I got a hole down here. That's because I drag these points too high. But uh, for similar changes, simple modifications on the um, surface is totally fine. And we usually won't do huge change like this one, Okay, thanks.